Hey everyone, Courtney here with Southern Alps, and today we're going to be using this Dollar Tree cross form, and we're going to be making a beautiful cardinal piece. So here's the sign from creekroad.net that I'm going to be using. Super, super cute. This is their 6-inch signs. So you can shop this product, and the mesh that I bought for this project is also from creekroad.net. You can use my code AL10 and you'll receive 10% off your entire order. So go check out some of their goodies. And I'm going to show y'all because they carry all, oh my gosh, so many beautiful signs and different sizes also. So I'm going to show you how I use their smaller signs in my designs. So I already pre-cut a lot of the mesh, but I'm going to show you how I did that. So I'm going to take this. This is an old cooking sheet, okay, cookie sheet, okay? It's old, it was gross, I didn't need it anymore. I just flipped it over, and this is what I use to cut on. So this is a wood burner. I got this off of Amazon. It was like 10 or 15 bucks. It wasn't that expensive. And I mean, I've had this one for like 3 years now, and it's been fine. It's been totally, totally fine. So what I'm going to do is 10-inch cuts. So you're going to measure out 10 inches, and I've done this so many times. That's my 10-inch line. And you're going to take your wood burner, and you're going to go very slowly down your mesh. And essentially this wood burner is just melting your mesh. Okay, but you want to go really slow. You want to make sure that those ends are really getting nice and melted. Okay, and that's just going to help prevent fraying. So I'm going to do one more piece so you can watch that again. Okay, 10 inches, nice and slow. So you see why I pre-cut all my mesh? This would take this would take a long time on the tutorial. Okay, so 10-inch pieces. This is a wood burner. Now we're done with my wood burner, so I'm going to turn it off and get it out of my way so I don't hurt myself because, oh my goodness, that thing burns. Now, I'm not going to lie, friends, I bought this mesh because I really loved the jute in it. My wood burner would not cut through this jute. So I did use my rotary blade. I went nice and slow, did perfect 10-inch cuts. So if you don't have a wood burner, you can use a rotary blade, but just make sure it's really good quality mesh that's not going to fray on you, okay? Because that's the huge key about making these crosses when you're doing these small cuts. So now we're going to grab our Dollar Tree form, and we're going to use I think these are 3 or 4 inch, let me measure. Yeah, these are 4-inch cable ties. Okay, so we are going to grab one of our 10-inch pieces. It's going to be a lot of origami today, okay? So get your folding hands ready. So you go corner to corner, okay, and make a triangle. You're going to find the middle of that triangle, okay, and you are going to give it a pinch and walk your fingers to the other side. So you're going to essentially make, I call this phase angel wings. You're going to make some angel wings, okay? And then you're just going get your cable tie, lay it down, thread it through, doop, and then lay that right down on top, thread it through. Also, guys, I like to sit to make these. I do. I sit whenever I make these crosses. Okay, and now we're just going to keep on going with that pattern. Essentially, you're going to have about 5 pieces of mesh in every section. Okay, about 5 pieces. You can see like the little quadrants. Now, up at the top, it is a little bit longer, so we'll probably put 7, but average about 5 pieces. You want to make sure too, like when you're making these crosses, that you use really good, like thick quality mesh, because if you use really thin mesh, you're going to see right through that wire. I'm going to put some of these over here. You're going to see right through the wire. You're going to see the frame. That's what I mean to say. You're going to see right through the mesh, and you're going to see the frame, and no one wants to see, no one wants to see the frame, right? Sorry, it's because I cut it with a rotary blade. Get those little strays out of there. Okay. But, I mean, what do you do? I really wanted to use this mesh. I really wanted, because I just thought it looked so good with the sign. I just think it looks so good. And my little fingers do not work very well, so that's why I always like to use the needle nose pliers to get those cable ties really nice and tight. Because you want to make sure that your mesh isn't going to slide around. You want to make sure it's really nice and secure. And the cool thing is, since we're layering all of this on top of each other, you're not going to see the cable tie. Okay, now that I have a few going, a lot of people always like to see the back. So that's what the back's looking like. You just stack it right on top of each other. You got that cable tie going. Okay? Okay. We're going to keep going. So it does look pretty neat on the back, but we will cover it, which I forgot to grab. I normally just use like I think it's a 2.5 inch poly jute ribbon, basically, is how I would explain it. And that's how I cover up the back of these. So I'll have to grab that and just when we get to the end. Okay, same thing. Okay, if you'll thread through, that would be wonderful, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. How is everyone doing on this Tuesday evening? If you're watching me when the tutorial drops, I hope everyone's having a great day. Did y'all have a good Labor Day weekend? We did. We did. We had a good Labor Day weekend. Nice and relaxing. You know, ever since school started, I feel like we're just always on the go right now. So it was really nice just to kind of chill out this weekend and just hang out. But tomorrow school starts up again, so. But I do feel like this school year we have a lot of random nice holidays. So that's the silver lining. That's the silver lining. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Once again, my name's Courtney with Southern Owls. I have a lot of cute little tutorials over here on YouTube, so thank you for stopping by. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. And always comment. That like boosts my algorithm, I'm not gonna lie. So even if you just drop some emojis, I appreciate all the comments. I do. Let me know where you're watching from. I live in the Houston, Texas area. I actually live in a very small town outside of Houston, but I was born and raised in Sugar Land, which that is actually where my hair salon is. So I'm actually a hairdresser by day, and I say wreath maker by night. So I do still go to Sugar Land often, because that's where my shop's at. Okay, we are moving and grooving, guys. Y'all are doing so good. Y'all are doing great. And you see how nice and thick this mesh is? So you're not going to be able to see through this at all. It's going to be really great. Really, really great. I love cardinals. They always remind me of my loved ones that have passed on. I love seeing cardinals. And it brings a smile to my face whenever I see one, because I always say it's a loved one watching over me. Okay, a few more to go on the bottom, and then I will show y'all a better view, like up on the camera, of the whole section. I'm also, like I said in the beginning, how I'm going to start every section with the red. I'm also going to end every section with the red too, because I want the red to be the main star, right? The red is going to be, so you always kind of want to think about that when you're designing. So of course you're always going to have a little bit more of one color versus the other, which I will count all of these because I feel like every one of my crosses is a little bit different just depending on the kind of mesh that you're using. I feel on average I use about probably like 15 of one color, and then like obviously a few more of the other color, just because we always start and finish, or at least I do. That's how I like to do it. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can take this tutorial and then, of course, make it your own, and, you know, put your own flair on it. Put your own spin on it and make it however you want. I love those comments over here on YouTube that tell me what to do. And I'm like, oh, baby, this is a tutorial, but, you know, you can go and you can make whatever you want. You can go and you can make whatever you want, and if you don't like something that I do, well then change it. You know, I'm just giving you the bones. I'm giving you the guidelines, the structure of how you make something, and then you can just, you know, do whatever you want with it. Okay, so we're going to finish off with this red. This is going to be a little bit harder because we are going through multiple little wires. Okay, there we go. We'll get that nice and tight. So, you probably shouldn't pull those, but I do, so it's okay. Just be careful that you don't unthread the whole thing. Okay, I'm just kind of separating so it looks really nice and feathery. So it's just kind of make sure I just kind of pull my mesh a little bit, kind of form it how I want it, but that is going to be our bottom section. This guy looks funky. Let me move him around. But just don't be afraid to play around with it and form that mesh how you want to. Okay, so that's the back side. So now we're going to start on the corners, and once again we're just going to start with the red. And we're still just doing that same method, friends. You fold your square into the triangle. Find the middle, walk your hands over. You're going to have angel wings and mermaid tails. And then you put that mermaid tail right on here. Whoop. So cool how many different ways that you can fold mesh these days and make something beautiful. I did not come up with this idea, guys. I did not. I'm not the original, so don't come for me. I don't know who the original was for folding the mesh this way, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. Ooh. I will say though, I don't know what it is about this jute. It always makes me sneezy. It always makes me sneezy. I don't know if it's the same, but it gets, I just feel like it just, oh, well that's not even a whole, that's one that was snipped off. That's a leftover piece. I think those, like, just the little fibers from the jute just get right up in my little nosy. How is yours looking? Are you liking it? Are you liking the result? Have you ever made a cross before? we ever made a cross before? I love making these for Christmas and Easter. I just think they're so gorgeous. And you can really put your own spin on them, right? You can really make these original in how you want it to look. So many different colors. Oh, I also make these for 4th of July. Oh my gosh, I love making these into American flags. I think they're so beautiful. Or even just the red, white, and blue pattern. So, so beautiful. Okay, we're coming in. This one's always a little hard, so just be patient when you come in. Okay. Make sure, friends, too, because we're going to be adding in some greenery and things like that to this, so make sure that your glue pot or glue gun is warming up, okay, because we are going to be adding in some greenery. All right, we're starting with this side, same thing. We're going to start off with that red and finish with the red. So whatever your dominant color is, you're going to have to cut a few more pieces of those, okay? Over the dominant color you choose. And these are 10-inch pieces. 10-inch pieces, and we're just folding and doing some origami, my friends. Did you all ever do that in grade school? I used to love making not weird, but fun designs out of paper. I try to do that too with my niece. My niece and my nephew, because they're older now, and so for Christmas, like normally I just give them money, so I always try to fold it into fun shapes, so at least it makes it exciting. Or maybe it just makes it exciting for me, but you know. try to do something a little different with it. Okay, we'll keep on keeping on. You are doing wonderful. Hold on, that guy does it. There we go. Guys, if you are watching this, be sure that you tune in next Tuesday, okay? September 9th, okay? Tune in, because I will be going live at Creek Road Designs, and we're going to be making a really cute Santa boot live with all of the supplies are from them, creekroad.net. And we're going to go shopping again in the warehouse, because I think you'll really like that. So I'll be live on YouTube and TikTok. I'll be live on both platforms. So mark your calendars. Make sure that you are hanging out with me. Oh my goodness. Next Tuesday. Okay. We'll be live. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did I say Tuesday? Monday. Monday. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Not Tuesday. Monday. Make sure that you are tuning in, because I will be live Monday. Oh my gosh. That is the 9th though. I'm so sorry. I said the wrong day. Monday. Make sure you tune in. We'll be going live early. Probably about 10 a.m. Okay? 10 a.m. we'll be live over on YouTube and TikTok. We're going to be designing the Santa boot. And you can always use my code when you're shopping at creekroad.net, AL10. AL10, and you will get 10% off your entire order. So here's the Santa boot. It's so cute. And then I sprayed it with the spray foam. So cute. And they have these over at Creek Road, friends. They are so adorable. I can't wait to show y'all all the other goodies that I picked for this design. Okay, so we're doing the top now. Okay. And then we're doing the same thing. We're just starting off with that red. And finishing with it. Inch squares into a triangle, into angel wings, into a mermaid tail. Now this one I'll probably do 7. The other sides I just did 5, but this one is a little bit longer, so we'll probably sneak 7 over here. Which I think I'll have just enough red, which is perfect. I had a little extra of the tan, but that's okay. I will use it on another project. So the cool thing too about these, my friends, is if you don't have a sign, if you don't want to use a sign, you can always put florals in the center. You can also do a bow in the center of these, which look really, really elegant and pretty as well. So there's a lot of different options that you can do for these crosses. They all turn out stunning. They are all stunning. Okay. Whoop. And just be patient, because I know it's a lot of folding, it's a lot of little things with your fingers, and just, you know, utilize those tools that you have to with the needle noses. Oh, I do. I have 2 more. Isn't that perfect? I love when stuff like that happens. Because like I said before, sometimes if I'm using a thinner mesh, I'll need more cuts. And this is going to be perfect. All right, 2 more pieces. Y'all are doing great. Get it. Get it. Oh, wrong way. Does anyone else do that too with their cable ties? I'm like, nope, that's not how you thread it. That's not the right one. That's not the right way. Also, friends, I just get my cable ties in bulk off of Amazon. I found that to be the cheapest. I used to go to Home Depot, but they are very proud of their cable ties, because Amazon has always been the cheapest. Okay, this one's gonna be a little hard because you got to work around it all, but I have faith in y'all. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. Just make it work. Get that cable tie around it. Push it down in there. Get it started. And then finish. Beautiful. Okay. And you don't have to worry about the middle, because we're going to be covering all that up. Isn't that beautiful though? I love this color scheme. It goes, look how perfect that is. That is so perfect. Okay, so first, before I attach the sign, I'm going to add in the greenery. Okay, this greenery is, I'm so sorry, it is from a wholesaler. It's from, like, I go to market now, so I don't know who carries it in store, because I buy now in bulk at market. So I'm sorry, but just take some. This is just some pine, some fir, really pretty, and I'm just going to shred it if I can. I might have to snip it a little bit. And we're going to start using this and just kind of fill it up. So this is going to be, ooh, kind of getting a little crazy over here. This is going to be the first layer. And I did grab a few because it's probably going to take a few of these. And we're just going to lay these down with some glue right in the center. But you get a lot of good cuts out of these. And since they're a smaller pick, they're normally a pretty good price. Okay, so I'm just going to dip that little end into my glue pot. I use a Sure Bonder, and we're just gonna start putting this into the mesh, and I'm just gonna do a whole circle around. Okay, and make sure that you're hitting the mesh because it's gotta, you know, it's gotta stick to something. So we're just gonna start fanning it out. Be careful. You can also use a hot glue gun if that's what you prefer. Totally, totally fine. Oh, let me kind of shred that one just a little bit. Whatever your preferred method is, I love my glue pot. You can get them at Hobby Lobby or Amazon. The Zon, I know. We're all addicted to Amazon. It's so bad. It is so bad. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need, at least one more. No, I didn't really think. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I was like, you know what? I didn't really measure this before I started like putting this down. So I'm going to just do a full circle for now. I'm gonna put the sign on, and then we're gonna add in some more little fillers. I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of a base down before I put my sign in. So these little guys. And then we'll probably add a little bit more. And I'm just making sure, like, I'll peel off some of the end of that just because I want to make sure that that glue's sticking to that part. Okay, that's perfect. And we'll probably add more just a little bit, but I just wanted to get the base kind of going. Pretty. Okay, so these are metal signs, and my recommendation is getting a jewelry hole puncher off of Amazon. And you're just gonna punch 4 little holes, okay, all around the sign. And then you are going to, I'm gonna cut these in half actually because we're not going through a whole lot of mesh. You are going to grab your pipe cleaners and thread them through those little holes that you just made. I like to pull mine about, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. That's about 1.5 inches through, and then I just wind it on top of each other on itself. You can also use like floral wire, but y'all, if y'all were an OG with Southern Owls, you know my hatred for for the floral wire. So we are using pipe cleaners, floral wire, and we don't get along. It gets tangled, it gets messy. Even if I buy this stuff that's like in the round, you know, the round one that's supposed to never tangle, no, it tangles with me, my friends. It tangles. Okay, so here we go. And we're gonna lay this down. And I'm going to move that mesh a little bit and thread it through. I might need my little needle guy. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is going to be easier. So my friends, this is a crochet needle, plastic. Okay, you can get them once again, Amazon. Oh, Amazon, always Amazon. It just helps guide that mesh right through. It helps guide the pipe cleaner through the mesh. Saves you a lot of headache because y'all know this can be a headache. So I'm gonna go through all 4 first, and then we'll secure it. Oh yeah, we're definitely need some more greenery in there, but it was just good to get kind of like the foundation growing. And I picked out some other greenery also. Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, we're gonna need way more. Okay, don't pull it down too tight because we're gonna be slipping some more greenery underneath there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna thread this around the wire of your form so the sign doesn't go anywhere. Okay, and we'll reinforce it with some hot glue at the end. If you need to use your needle noses, go for it, you know. Uh-oh. There we go. Just wrap it around the bar. And like I said, we're gonna cover the back, so don't worry about that. And then we'll add in some glue too to make sure that these pipe cleaners aren't gonna go anywhere. Cute. Okay, let's add in some more greenery. So we're just shredding and nipping. Oh, my nippers are from Home Depot. I love these guys. They're industrial. I tried other ones, and these are just my favorite, y'all. These are just my favorite. I love this pick also. It just feels so cool. It looks so real too because it's like a soft plastic. Oh, I'm just gonna rip those off. I don't know what happened there. That little guy was not looking too good, was he? Okay, I think this might be enough. Let's see, because we are gonna add in some berries and things. I'm just gonna kind of fill up all of those surrounding edges. And the cool thing too is now we can kind of like stack it out a little bit. So it's not just, a perfect circle. So we can start kind of making it different lengths all around the sign, so it doesn't look so uniform and it looks more natural. I'm just lifting up that sign a little bit and then sticking that in between the sign, and once again make sure that you are sticking it onto the mesh, because that's what the glue is going to stick to, is the mesh, because it is a metal sign, and we all know hot glue does not stick to metal. Okay, what do y'all think so far? Are y'all liking this design? Is this something that you think you would try on your own? And now that you see like that you could use a 6-inch sign from Creek Road, it fits perfectly. Have any of y'all ever purchased a 6-inch sign from Creek Road? I like using these for smaller projects because their signs are just stunning. They're absolutely stunning. So anytime I get a chance to use them, I'm going to use them. Oh yeah, that's filling out really nice. Look at that green. That's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. Okay, we're gonna add in these couple more pieces because we got them. It's 2 more pieces. We can definitely get this filled in. I'm gonna put this one over here though because it has a pine cone on it. There we go. So it kind of evenly distributes all of our pine cones. We're gonna be adding more pine cones with the other greenery that we're gonna add in. But this is looking really good. What do y'all think so far? That's nice. Okay, so of course, you know, we all love a little glitter and some red berries to go with the sign. So once again, I'm just going to shred this. And I'm so sorry, friends. This is, once again, I bought these at Market. So I'm not sure if anyone has these in stock anywhere. I'm sorry. I'm so, so sorry. You're like, what's Market? Market is where vendors go to buy wholesale. So you have to do large quantities. You have to buy whole cases of things. And there's normally a minimum at the stores that you shop out as well. So that is how, that is what Market is. And to qualify, you have to have your sales tax ID. But anyone, you know, if you have your sales tax ID, anyone can go and buy. You just have to buy in large quantities. So that can get kind of hard if you're just, you know, doing it solo. And of course, you have to meet the minimum at some places. Okay, so we're gonna kind of start adding. Oh yeah, that little bit of glitter in. This is gonna look so nice. Some berries to bring out that red in the sign, and then this is just going to add in some more texture and some more dimension. I am snapping these in half, cutting them in half. Snapping sounds bad. I am cutting these in half just because I don't need them to be so long. You want to make sure that everything is, you know, to scale. You want to make sure everything's to scale and nothing's, you know, too big or anything like that, sticking out too much. So I'm just doing a pine cone berry, just sticking with that little pattern. And then we're going to add in a little bit more berries also. Oh, this one's a pine cone berry. Okay, well, you might just add these in as fillers. I don't know if I'm going to have enough pine cone berries. Let's see if I can keep up with this pattern. I'm like, this is the pattern I'm doing, and I'm like, oh wait, they're all not like that. Hold on. Hold on. I am making this piece for my kid's principal. Unfortunately, she lost her husband suddenly a couple weeks ago, and so I just thought this would be a really nice present. You know, it's always so hard losing our loved ones. That's fine. We're just gonna double. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna fill it in with the other ones too. So I thought, ooh, got me. I'm okay. I just thought this would be a really nice gift for her to honor her husband. hopefully just bring a little bit of joy to her life right now, because we all know it's such a hard transitional phase whenever you lose a loved one. Oh, okay, perfect. Put these little berries right there, and then we're gonna fill it in with the rest of these little pieces, because why not? We have them, so we're just gonna kind of scatter these all around. Oh, that looks really nice on camera. What are y'all thinking so far? Oh, hold on, that's too long. Let me let that cool. I'm gonna shorten it and use it. Cute. Love me some glitter. Don't we all? I don't love that I'm covered in glitter all the time, but you know, it's what we have to do sometimes as wreath makers. We just have to take one for the team and be covered in glitter sometimes. I don't know if I want to break this one. Yeah, I think I will. Do y'all like to break up your picks into pieces? I like it because then I can really manipulate exactly where I want everything, and it's not so bulky. I love these glittered pieces. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, I have 4 of these. So we're gonna use them because I'm like, we're not gonna be wasteful, and we're just gonna find a spot that looks like it needs something, and we're gonna stick it right in there. Kind of look, I'm like, this place needs a little berry. We'll put a little berry right there, over here. Oh, is that stuck? Oh my gosh, okay. The more we add, the more hard it's gonna be. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, right? To get some of these on. Glue after glue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this paper fell off. Ah. We're not gonna use that one. We're not gonna use that one because I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt myself. Okay, we're gonna put, I think, this one right here. And then I did grab some more berries. That's stunning. What do y'all think of it so far? Okay, I did grab these. And guys, I'm so sorry. These were just like in my stash. No idea where these came from, but I love that they have the green and the gold to bring out a little bit more of that gold in this sign. We're just gonna do, I don't know how many, not too many, maybe just one whole stick. But it's cool because all of these are wired, so we can kind of like play around and move them a little bit and just add a little bit more life into this. A little bit more dimension, a little bit more texture. If I were to guess, these probably came from like Michael's. If I were to guess, or like Hoblob. Kind of fanning them out. How many do I have left? 4? Okay, great. Great. Just scattering them around too. We don't need a whole lot of them, but just I think a little amount will be nice because of the gold that's on them. So it kind of just brings in that gold into the whole piece. Okay, 2 more left. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that really just kind of glammed it up just enough. Just enough. That's beautiful. Perfect. Yep. That's exactly. Yes, friends, look at that. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning. Okay, now we're going to do the back. So we are going to carefully flip this over. Okay, and we are going to snip these little guys off. Okay, and this is like I said, it's like just like a jute ribbon. It's a 2.5-inch jute ribbon, and this is what I like to use for the back of these. I double it up, but it's like breathable, so I know it's not going to cause my wreath to mold or anything like that. And then I grab, oh, you know what? Let me put a little bit of glue before we do this. Hold on. Let me put a little bit of glue on these pipe cleaners right here. If you have a hot glue gun, that works too. I'm just using a little dowel rod. I didn't get myself, I thought I did. Did y'all see that? I was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. So we're just gonna make sure these pipe cleaners aren't gonna go anywhere because we don't want our sign, you know, like moving or falling off or anything like that. So we're just adding in some glue to those pipe cleaners. Okay, so now we're gonna grab boop, 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 this ribbon. Okay. Little curly Sue over here. And we'll just, instead of finding it, we'll just start at the top, grab your cable tie, okay, and do this all the way down. I do it every so often. Pierce through it. Always make sure that you're staying on the bars, right? Because you need that cable tie to stick to something, and just thread it through. It's a little time consuming, but you know, it's those little details that make the back look nice, especially for this one. Like, I normally don't cover the backs of my wreaths, but these, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's necessary for these because they do get a little, they got a lot of mechanics to them. That's what we should say. They have a lot of mechanics. I believe I found this ribbon in the fall section at Hobby Lobby. And y'all better not go snag it all, but normally what I do, because normally no one buys this ribbon, and they always have it left over from fall, and so I wait till it goes down to like 90% off, and then I'll grab a few rolls, because I don't use this for anything else. I literally only use this for my crosses. I do not use this, but it's just such a good cover up for the backs. Okay, so then you're going to take your nippers, okay, round two. You're going to do this side too, okay, same thing, kind of just measure it out, and snip, snip. Same thing. Thread it through all of the layers and make sure that you're around the wire of the frame. Okay, and then here, last one, and then we're going to do that same thing, just snip off these little guys, okay, and then I know people are like, oh my gosh, it's going to scratch my door. Hang tight, friends, hang tight. All we have to do is you just rotate these down. So now you have a smooth surface, and these little guys are not going to harm your door. Okay, so how you hang it is, actually I'm gonna add one more right there. It's kind of loose over there. Hold on, let me do one more. How you hang it is you can use poly jute, you can string it through, you can go here, just kind of depends on like where your client wants it to be hanging. I've had some clients ask me to put it here, I've had some on top. You can do a wire through it, pipe cleaner, you know, whatever you're feeling like. So you can just thread that right through, okay, and you can just use a pipe cleaner, just so y'all can see. Alrighty, that is it. That's the tutorial. I hope you loved it. I hope you go and make one. I'm just going to kind of fluff this out a little bit since I had it a little smushy smushed, little smush smushed. So cute. I love it. So beautiful. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find my designs at thesouthernowls.com. That's also where you can sign up and become an official owlet. You can just go down to the bottom of my website and put in your email address, and it just subscribes you to my weekly newsletter, just so you know what's happening in Southern Owl's life, if I'm going anywhere, teaching classes, dropping a kit, you know, all the little things. So if you want to stay up to date with me, go to my website, thesouthernowls.com, and just subscribe to my email list. Once again, the jute, the mesh, and the sign are from creekroad.net. And you can use code OWL10 for 10% off your entire order. And this is a 6-inch sign. Okay? Thank y'all so much, and I can't wait to craft with y'all again soon.